What's up, YouTube? It's Big E. I'm flying solo today as I start a new project. This is a set we've had for quite some time. I want to say at least 2 years, probably closer to 3 now. I think it came out in 2022. Yeah, right here in the box. It says, to celebrate 90 years of LEGO play in 2022, we are revisiting some of those classic LEGO themes from yesteryear. So this was 2022. I think I bought it in July of 2022. So fast forward to January 2025, still in the box. We're gonna go ahead and finally tackle this one on the channel here. Morgan may join us for some of the future parts of this video, but as you can maybe even see on the box, it is 4,514 pieces. So I always say, rough estimate, 300 pieces per hour. So that's telling me this is going to be about a 15-hour build. I would say we'll probably chunk that out into 5, maybe 6 parts. So this is part 1 that you're seeing today. Like I said, I'm flying solo. Morgan may join me in future parts, but yeah, there's going to be a lot of those. There's going to be a lot of five-part video series here, at least 5-part video series here. But really looking forward to this one. I grew up on old school LEGO sets like this one, Lions Night Castle. I actually have El Dorado Fortress as well that we'll get to in a little bit. A lot of the old space sets, the original like police station, fire station sets. That was me in my heyday. You know, I was probably younger than Morgan is now, 6, 7 years old, building with LEGO back in the 80s. So, like I said, really looking forward to this one. Without any more ado, let's go ahead and dive in. All right, I just finished sorting all of the bags. There are 26 numbered bags in total. Some of them have, like bag 18 here, it has a smaller bag along with a larger bag. But yeah, 26 total bags. I know that's something that Morgan's always interested in. So, yeah, quite a large number of bags. I'm trying to remember what, I think we had 18 maybe with the Tudor corner that we just did. I don't remember exactly. I know it wasn't 26 though. In fact, it's been a while since I've had 26 numbered bags. You know, each of them seem to have quite a bit of pieces in them. So these aren't like just numbers for the sake of numbers. This clearly is going to be a large project. Kind of knew that going into it because of the 4,500 piece count. So yeah, we'll have to see where we land with this and how many total hours it takes. But, you know, again, we're off and running now. The bag is open. The bags with the pieces are sorted. The box is open, rather. The box is open. The bags with the pieces are sorted. I've got my instruction booklet here, which is pretty heavy duty as well. Let's go ahead and tear this open and we will get started with our actual build. Okay, looks like 2 booklets. We can throw this. I'm going to be more gentle, calmer, gentler Big E in 2025. We're not going to be throwing bags all over the place. I'll leave that for Morgan. But also, there's 2 books that make up the total instruction booklet, and that makes sense. So I think, well, I don't know. I wonder how they're going to tackle this. Pretty sure it's like 2 sides that kind of angle together. Getting way ahead of myself. I'm going to take this book 2, this out of the side. We definitely won't need that today. We probably won't even need it in part 2 video. Maybe by like the middle of the part 3 video, we'll see. But yeah, this is pretty cool looking. So again, here's booklet number 1. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minifigs on the back. I don't know if that's the total number. I think there's something like 20 minifigs. So maybe the other 10 are on the back of this one. No, it's the same minifigs. I don't know. Again, putting that to the side, we'll get started with book number 1. Probably some interesting information in here, right? So let's do a little bit of reading. A long, long time ago, Once there was a big castle with valiant knights, horses, kings, queens, and tournaments, and lots of adventures every day. So started the LEGO product catalog description of the now iconic 375 castle set when it launched in 1978. So this original yellow castle set, 1978, is older than me, 4 years older than me, so that's pretty wild. Often referred to today as the yellow or original castle, it was the beginning of a much-loved medieval adventure that would continue uninterrupted all the way to 1999. As part of the LEGO 90th anniversary celebrations, we've chosen to pay homage to this popular theme with a new Lion Knights Castle, inspired by the classic 6080 King's Castle set from 1984. So I'm probably thinking of the 1984 set I mentioned in the intro. That was probably the one that I had. Again, 1982. I might have even been the 1987 set, Camouflage Outpost, might have been my first one. This is cool, man. So it's basically going through, again, it's got the 1978 Yellow Castle, 1984 King's Castle, 1986 Black Falcon's Fortress. That might have been one that I had. I would have been around 4 years old when that came out. 1987 Camouflage Outpost, and 1992 the original Black Knights Castle. So there's quite a few of these. 1992 Wolfpack Renegades, 1997, under the system theme at that point, Night Lord's Castle. 2000 saw King Leo's Castle. 2004, Castle of Morcia. I'm probably pronouncing half these things incorrect. 2009 was the Medieval Market Village. I'm excited to read about that a little more in depth. We have right outside the door here in the basement, still in the box also, is the Medieval Town Square, the one that they released the companion set to Lion Knights Castle. So we'll get to that a little bit later in 2025. In fact, I might even do that one next after this one. I don't want to look too far ahead, though. 2016 was the introduction of the Nexo Knights, and then 2022 is when this new version of the Lion Knights Castle came out. So yeah, this is cool. Some information about the design team. Spot the difference. It was decided the classic LEGO Lion Knights Castle needed a little design update to match the newer editions of the Black Falcon Knights who appeared. So they changed the Lion Knight around a little bit. It's hard to even tell. I guess they gave him fuller arms. Better claws, I guess. I don't know. So they changed the little Lion Knight logo around a little bit. Interesting. All right, so the first half of this is going to make up 13 bags. Makes sense, right? Total of 26, like we mentioned. Starting with bag 1. All the way through 13 will be the first half of the castle. I'm not sure how many bags I'll get to today. Might only do 4 or 5 bags. We'll have to see how all that plays out. But we have reached the step number 1 of our instructions. We'll slide that over to the side. I have my handy dandy sipper mug. It's only half full today. Hopefully we won't run out. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started with... I don't need to hold it over here this time because it's not the middle. It's more like that. Bag number 1. Looks like we're building some kind of a wagon. I see some wagon wheels. That's exciting. Put our brick separator to the side. Like I said, we're going to be a little more reserved with our trash bags. We have this cow-looking piece. That's kind of cool. And then there's a minifig. Looks like a forest archer. He's got almost Robin Hood kind of feel to him. I guess he's a farmer though. He's got a pitchfork too in the picture. So we'll have to check that out as we move further along with the build. But yeah, there goes bag 1, man. And we place it in the trash. I don't have to pick up later. That's all it is. It's me being lazy. I don't want to have to pick up later. That's all there is to it. Got a little baguette of bread. Pretty cool. We are officially sorting pieces for the Lion Knights Castle. Like I said at the start of this thing, this box has been sitting idle for a very long time. In fact, it moved with us when we moved. It moved from one office to the other, and then eventually found its way into the new basement for a while. I was wanting to do this one for a while. The second we moved into the new house, I was like, oh, I want to do this set. But we ran into a time of year where Winter Village was coming out, modulars, new modular, Tudor Corner. If you haven't checked that video out yet, I'll put a link in the cards. I forget which side it is, cards somewhere. You can check out our Tudor Corner build. But yeah, we just ran into a busy time of year for Lego. But now we're finally, I can't complain anymore. It's January, 11th, I think today. It's Sunday, the second Sunday in January. I think it's the 11th. I don't know. Packers are playing later today. This video probably won't be uploaded until Friday. So whatever Friday is, I think it's the 15th, 16th. I don't know. Friday. I'm going to look it up so I don't sound like a moron. So it is confirmed it is the 12th, not the 11th. It is the 12th. It's about 9:45 a.m. Sunday, January 12th. Friday, January 17th is when this will be available. So you all will not be watching this until the, what did I just say? 17th of January? I see lots of tans, lots of reddish browns, some baby blues, royal blues, Kansas City blues, I don't know. Royal blues, I think, is technically what those are, like, not the official Lego color, but I'm calling it royal blue because it looks like Kansas City Royals. There's a bird, a white bird, and I'm not sure if you all can see that. It's a little white bird. So we already got two animals and a minifig. There's some white pieces in here, like the horns of the cattle, whatever you want to call it. He's got like a little stand to go on, I think, so he can get onto the cattle. I don't know. Do you ride a cow like this? We're gonna find out what Lego's doing with this. Many of you probably already have this set and are gonna know more about it than I actually do. I guess I don't mind if you put spoilers in the comments. It's like I said, it's like a 2-3-year-old set at this point. So shame on me for not building it sooner. It's like, people get mad about spoilers years after the fact. Like, spoiler alert, Darth Vader is Luke's dad. Like, 30-year-old spoiler. All right, let's go ahead and get building on this. I don't know what this is. Like a little stand. It's like a little step ladder, step stool to get up to the cattle, I guess. Maybe it's a hay bale. Maybe it's supposed to be a hay bale. Not really a bale, though. I don't know what that is. It's hay. I'm guessing that that's hay. And then we got to build the cow's back and put his horns on. There you go. There's your first few pieces laid into the set. Very interested in medieval castle fantasy kind of theme stuff. Big Lord of the Rings fan, big Game of Thrones fan. So we'll have to see if this set lives up to that kind of hype. But yeah, I'm just excited to be building again, something different. We've done our last 3 builds have been 3 very different builds. Starting with the medieval or Winter Village, right? Winter Village, we did the post office. You can probably see it back there, the little hot air balloon for the post office. Winter Village post office. Then we did the Tudor Corner modular building, and now we're doing this medieval castle. So, but all 3 of those are like right in my, wheelhouse. I love all 3 of those kinds of themes. So yeah. So all right. Now we're building some kind of drink tank, adult beverage tank. Gonna Gonna have a barrel on it. Looks kind of cool. There's the barrel piece. So a few little mini builds here to get us warmed up. Get those fingers warmed up. Actually, made a mistake already. Off and running. Very cool little drink hydration station, if you will. They even give you a little cup, a chalice, a silver chalice to put on it there. So very cool. It says Jan Firkin contains a drink so potent it could turn a beard white. Yeah, that freaking feeling a little singled out there on that one. That is so cool. I really like that. All right, cool. A couple mini builds to get us started. I like it. All right, now we're into what looks like some kind of market stand. Another little mini build. Getting a little bigger with the mini builds now, though. This is good. So there's a little stand here. Looks like a little fruit stand that would go in a marketplace. Probably see a lot of this in the village, the medieval town square set that's coming up soon on the channel. Keep an eye out for that one for sure. There's like a little piece here. I think this is supposed to represent a melon. Saw that actually it was a pink ball for the kitty in the Tudor corner build. I need to make an apple, or it looks like it's supposed to be an apple. It's like a green flower with red cherries. I don't know if it's supposed to be an apple or not. Some kind of fruit, some kind of medieval fruit. Like I said, we're building a fruit stand. I totally forgot to put the minifig together. I don't have my little buddy here to help keep me honest about the minifigs. We'll have to go back in a second here. Let me do that right now. We're on step 8 of this little mini build. Put this minifig together. He's got almost like a little backpack that he would wear for, harvesting, right? He's got no head right now. Hold on. Let me put his head on. And then give him... What tipped me off was the pitchfork. I saw the pitchfork. I was like, oh, I never built the fig. Little Green Acres vibe. Do-do-do-do. Actually, that was Addams Family. Very similar theme song. I never realized that. Green Acres is the place to be. Farm living is the life for me. So there you go. There's your first minifig. He's falling over already. Gonna have to slide the pitchfork down so he can stay standing up. There he goes. Cool. All right, back to our fruit stand. Step number 9 of the fruit stand is another mini build within the mini build. That same kind of white and dark red color scheme. Morgan mentioned that during the Tudor Corner build. That's actually I like that color scheme. I like the dark red and the white. This is the roof. Looks like almost like a canopy roof on top of the stand. Goes right on top of there, like so. And then we put our little baguette piece in, and there's like a little leaf, maybe like some oregano, I guess that's supposed to represent. Maybe some lettuce. Oh, anyway, there's your little market stand. Looks cool. I like it. Let's keep it going. Looks like now we're building the cart. Looks like maybe some hay in the cart. If that's what this is supposed to be, then that's, I'm sure, what this is also supposed to be. Representing some hay. Hey! That's a very cool little design here with the old school flags make up the side of the cart here. Very cool idea. All right, mini build within a mini build. Some wheels. Oh, the bird goes on top of the hay. That's too cool, man. That is too cool. All right, so the idea here being that this piece that makes up the cow's back goes in here, and then you have your little cart that the cow can pull. Oxen. I guess it's not, I kept calling it a cow. Maybe it's an ox. Right? It's an ox drawn cart. I think that's it. Let me see. You got some things to read here. It says, yon cart is drawn by oxen, an oddity as this reminds one of Cousin Willa's wind shop. I have no idea what any of that means. I don't know why it's always yon. They really dove in on the theme here, huh? Should have gotten a character. I could have worn like a Ren Fair dress or something. Not a dress, but like dressed as if I was going to the Ren Fair. Not a Ren Fair dress. But anyway, that's bag number 1. Nice little start. I forgot, as always, to grab a little sandwich bag for our extra pieces. So we'll just slide those over to the side. So yeah, we ended up with 1 minifig. The Ox. This, hey for the Ox. Hey. This Yon Barrel, where you can get some adult beverages from. The stand. And the cart with the bird. So very cool, very good start. Bag number 1 is complete. Let's go ahead and do bag number 2. I see a lot of green in here. Looks like maybe some tree, maybe some green base. But it does actually come with also one of these, not the gray one, but the tan ones in there. See that? Now I dropped it, of course. I tried showing off and I dropped it. Those parts right there. So some, not necessarily a base plate per se, but some plates that make up a base. Bag 2, let's go. I'll make sure we actually grab the base plate. Preparations are not really doing their job. Looks like we need 2 of these actually for this stuff. Other than that, there's lots of grays, dark bluish grays and light bluish grays. Some reddish brown pieces. 1 black window piece. Curious to see what that could possibly be. I don't feel like we've reached a point yet where we could have windows on anything. So curious to see how that part gets used. Lots of little archway pieces. I see what looks like a little croissant piece in here. Some kind of baker, maybe. We got the fruit, right? We had the fruit vendor, fruit and veggie vendor. Maybe we'll have like a little baker vendor now. Okay, bag 2 in the trash. See some what look like little bowls, like soup bowls maybe. There's definitely some kind of window. I have the grated, not glass, but the little grated black window sill, I guess. It's still called a window sill, right? More reddish browns, dark browns, greens. There's 1 blue piece. Another leaf. All right, let's go ahead and see what we're building. Definitely need to take these 2 plates out. to connect by 1x8. Light bluish gray. Maybe we are building some kind of first floor of something here. Arch piece. Trying to build my left hand, it's not working so well. I'm naturally a righty, so. One back. Curious here. We got some dark tans, some light tans, some greens, or some light grays, dark grays, tans, and greens. It's like all over the place. We got some rounded pieces here. That. More archway pieces. Very throwback. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right, so for step 10, step 11, more archway pieces. I don't know why I feel so compelled to try and build my left hand today. So I want to cross the back. Okay, one more rounded piece for step 12. 13 has us putting in not there, like that maybe. More green. Almost like the building is built into the side of a hill or something, a green hill over here. Missed a little flower piece. Step 14, still building the base here. Okay. 15, this green plate. And this green plate. Step 16 for 2x3 light bluish bricks. Also an angled piece, which I'll put in second after these pieces wrap around the white 1x1 that I just put. So helping me line up my build. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I just did this right here, and you can see it leaves a little 1 by line. See what else goes in there later, but I want to make sure we leave that 1 by line. Let's do another mini build here, some kind of shelf. I do think ultimately that's where some of the food ends up. Almost like a little table built into the wall. Make sure we got all of our other little pieces that aren't part of the mini build. Okay, and we're on to step 18. Lots of pieces in this one. We need 2 1x1 whites, 2 1x4 gray plates, brick, angled 1x8 brick, and a 1x3. 2 plates go together. 1x1 white goes here. 1 goes there. And then the gray. Then the brick. 1x3. Is that 8? I think it's 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's an 8. It's an 8. It's an 8. There we go. All right, step 19 has us doing a bunch of rounds, almost like I don't want to call them lily pads, but they look almost like that with the round tiles. Some kind of stepping stones, not necessarily stones. Like I don't know, they just like moss or something. Interesting. But yeah, definitely looking more and more like the whatever building this is was built into the side of a hill. I don't know. I guess this is the start of the actual castle. Don't Don't know that for sure yet, but it's kind of what it feels like. But yeah, so just to show you what I'm talking about, there you go. It's a lot of round tiles make up that little part of the build there. Interesting. All right, we're coming back with some more dark bluish gray. Lots of dark bluish gray in this step. This is step 20. All right, and we'll start, I guess, in the middle. Seems to make sense. We barely finished building out and we're already building up. So, we barely even started, I guess. Building out. We're already building up. I'm curious to see. This thing's going to be a beast. There's no doubt about that. Hopefully we don't run out of room on our table here. And I still got to figure out where I'm going to put this once it's done. It's not going to go in the city. That much I can guarantee. I definitely don't have room for it in the city. Plus, I feel like it'd be out of place. So we'll just, we'll figure something out. Maybe a display shelf. Maybe even put it behind us after we take the Winter Village stuff down. We'll have to see about that. Yeah, we're building up already, man. It's weird. So weird. On to step 22. Looks like a mini build. Maybe that's a fireplace. How can these walls fit together? There's a magic at work here never seen before. Are they hinting at there being a wizard coming up here soon? They've mentioned the white beard. They're talking about magic with these walls. So yeah, I'm curious to see. Maybe our next minifig will be a wizard. Oh, I messed up. I was so excited about the wizard, I messed up. Put the piece in the wrong spot. There might not even be a wizard. I'm excited. So excited I'm putting pieces in the wrong spot. Pretty sure there's a wizard, though. Pretty sure. Might not be in the next bag, but pretty sure there's a wizard in here somewhere. Merlin, right? It's gotta be a Merlin. May not call him Merlin, but yeah. Alright, so this goes like that. Cool. Neat. Yeah, I like it. I dig it so far, man. Great start. Great start. Cool. All right, and then the next one is 4 of these little 1x1 round flower pieces, kind of just scattered all over Gives it more, it has a little mossy feel to it. I guess the idea being that as water is dripping, it's kind of collecting and growing moss everywhere. Little patches, just little tiny patches, 1 by 1 patches. Quit fighting me. All right, and then yeah, we're using the window piece already in step 24. Got it spinning around. Now we're building from the inside. Very cool. We also need some 1 by 3 bluish gray plates. Jumper plates. Window I did, and a 1 by 4 bluish gray plate. Interesting spot for the window. I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, but doesn't look like it really needed a window there. It's like a mystery window. All right, step 25 has some more text. It says, looks like someone sat on a 1 by 1 brick, or have they stretched a plate? I don't know. What? Yeah, maybe the blue piece goes in front of the random window. This makes no sense to me. Oh, maybe. Oh, they're talking about this one. They sat on a brick. So there's the 1 by 1 bricks, and there's like the 1 by 1 2/3 of a brick. So that's what they're talking about, I guess, with the, looks like someone sat on a brick. And then the last one goes here. Okay, that's step 25. 26 looks like a table built out of an arch and some jumpers. Kind of just putting what looks like maybe a table together here. It's interesting, right? So the table's here, there's a little shelf over here. There's like this step up so you can look out this way. I don't know what all this is. You know, we'll see, I guess. All right, and then step 27, we're putting in what looks like a tabletop. Building up a little bit more of the wall around it. I think I missed some pieces back on that previous step. So it was a table and then also some other pieces of the wall. And then we do more of the wall. Is this supposed to be water by the... Maybe it's like a little drain or something? I think it's supposed to be water. That blue tile that we placed. All right, and then step 28, which looks maybe it's the last step. It is a table. It's not for a wizard. It's got food on it. Our croissant that I had forgotten about goes here. And our bowls, 2 little, look like soup bowls or stew bowls even. One actually goes in between the studs. It's cool. If I can get it in there, it'd be even cooler. It's supposed to go between the studs though. So I'm trying to make it fit in the right spot. There she goes. Another plate with some greens. I don't know if it's supposed to be a salad or whatnot, but you got your bread and your salad. What more do you need? Minifigs don't eat meat. No, they do. They'll eat hot dogs and stuff. Sausages, brats, I'm sure. Later on in the build here. For now, it's just bread and salad. This is the first course, I guess. And that is the end of step 28, which is also the end of step 2. Bag 2, rather. 2 extra pieces, one of them including a bowl piece, so we move that over. I'll take a quick drink from my mug. Cheers. Sugar-free fruit punch. Say that 5 times fast. All right, so let's get started. Bag number 3. It's like maybe another minifig in here. She has on kind of an apron, or he has on kind of an apron. Looks like mutton chops. I don't know if this is like maybe a blacksmith or a cook or something. Let's see. Just kind of keep the extra pieces separate over there. Paddles. I don't think there's a boat, so I'm assuming this is gonna be some kind of like bakery paddles, like you use for like a pizza or for bread. You know, put it in that brick oven, get it way back in the brick oven there. Use the paddle to get it out. I don't know, I'm guessing. Lots of light bluish grays. A couple more tan plates. Two smaller bags within the bag. Lots of tiny little pieces. Second smaller bag. Okay, we place it in the trash. Lots of dark bluish gray tiles, looks like. Lots of whites, white pieces. Some reddish browns. Lots of like hangy plant pieces in this little bag. Looks like maybe a pot. So some black pieces. Dark tans and light tans. Pretzel. I found a pretzel. Woohoo! Go pretzels. Another smushed blue piece. Yeah, there's got to be some kind of like, you know, drainage maybe? Some kind of drainage from like upstairs with this blue. I think it's supposed to represent water. I don't know. There's a scoop, like an ice cream scoop, almost like a spoon. So some tools in this one. Some you know, kitchen tools. Some trans orange pieces. Gives me excitement for possibly furnace. Yeah, I do think so. There was that big open space I pointed out when I was kind of showing the floor plan. I think that is going to be for like an oven, like a bakery oven, or just an oven in general. Doesn't have to be a bakery oven, an oven in general. But yeah, this is I'm starting to dig this quite a bit. There's a gold frying pan here. Frying pans, who knew? That's a Tangled reference, in case you were wondering. One of Avery's favorite to watch. There's a Trans Blue here. Whoops, I just shot a gray over there. Come back. Trans Blue. Again, maybe some water. There's like white carrot pieces. They like carrots, but they're not orange, they're white. Very curious about that. Another scooper. Alright, most of these greens we can set aside. Curious about this. Lots of carrot stalks. Alright. Finishing touches on our sorting here. We'll get building in a second. There's like one random piece. Okay. So it says, what doth such oddly placed candle illuminate? I don't know. There is an oddly placed candle. I wonder like if the Merlin's little area, the wizard area, is gonna be like tucked away and hidden somehow. I'm excited to see how that all plays out. That might not even happen today, but it is having us put a candle against this random wall here. So maybe there'll be a little hidden passage or something, a little hidden passageway. But yeah, that is pretty cool with the candle there. All right, let's do some walls, it looks like. Some more walls. Very interesting angles in this build so far, even just this one little room. And I know like the castle as a whole has some very interesting angles. I think it opens and closes. I think I saw some stuff about that. Very curious. I'm so like, I know I keep saying it, it's not like a broken record, but I am just so excited to finally be building this after more than 2 years. Finally putting together Lion Knight's castle. Alright, 1x3 gray on this one. I'm on step 30 now. I feel like I'm kind of cranking along here. Alright. Oh, I forgot to put the minifig together again. Dude, I'm struggling without Morgan down here. I keep forgetting to put the minifigs together. It's been so long since I've had to put minifigs together. Yeah, it's hard to tell. Like, I think it's a man. I think it's supposed to be a male minifig. He's got, like, mutton chops. But the hair, usually you see that hair piece on a female fig. But, the beard and a little bit of a goatee, signs of a goatee, lead me to believe that it's supposed to be a gentleman, a bearded gentleman. All right, so that's together step 31. Some of these pages are getting hard to turn here. Oh, there is a tub of water. Interesting. It's not anywhere near the other blue pieces that I thought were water, so maybe this is just for cooking. It's quite a big, it's like a vat of boiling water, I suppose. And then how does this sit in there? It should spin enough to sit, right? There it goes. Cool. On the other side of where the candle was, there is definitely a little hanging vine. Goes into 1x1 headlight like that, and then hangs down into our, I think, hidden passageway. We'll see, we'll see. And then, yeah, there's another little candle, smaller candle piece this time. Very interesting. I need a gray to hold it. It's part of the wall. It's like a little sconce. Trans orange I mentioned before, not these trans orange though. So I still think there's going to be an oven here, but this one is for the lots of little candles on this side part here. I love it. I freaking love it. Did I get everything? Yeah, I think that's everything for that step. So 32. There's a tall white piece. And then 1x2 brick with headlights, which need to get some hooks placed onto them. I'm guessing this is for these paddles talked about earlier. Some of the other kitchen utensils maybe. Go right here. Very cool. I'm missing what is one. Okay. Then a 1x4 gray brick. 1x3 to round out that side of the wall. Couple bricks. And then, yes, this trans blue is definitely water coming out of like a faucet. I guess there's no faucet per se, but it is dripping down into our vat, our tub of water. So I need modified plate. Where is it? There it is. Gray cheese slope. And then how does this even hook in? Oh yeah, I see it. Okay, cool. Click. And then yeah, so this little piece here, trans blue, represents the water flowing down into the tub. And I don't know, it's not, it's got to be for like stew or something. Soup, stew. Is that it? 4x3. Yeah. All right, cool. We're on to step 33. Mini build. We are building our, I don't want to call it a fireplace. It looks like a fireplace, but it's more of like an oven, like a brick oven, I guess. So we'll do some trans orange cones to represent the fire. This would be cool if it had a light brick. Could light this up. Illumination. 1x cone, trans orange cones representing the fire for the oven. This is where our gold frying pan will go. They put it in between the middle. No, they didn't. I thought it was in between the studs again, but it's not. It's just angled interestingly. Some white 1x1 headlights on the front of it. And then it looks like we double up the levels on the side, the walls. And then 1x4 white plates lock in our walls. And then a 4x6 plate to connect it all together. 1x3 dark bluish gray tile. 1x4 brick. We are building up the oven. And now it's gonna get like a little archway over the top of it. Very cool. Show you what that looks like. the oven. I gotta put some 1x1 tiles on there too, but it's got a cool archway here. I like it. The only complaint I maybe would have is that it's not like brick color. It's white. Could have went with like more of a nougat color. I think would have been more representative of like a brick oven, but that's okay. Still looks very cool. Very happy with how that came out. And we're on to step 34. Looks like some more walls being built here. Archway over where our candles are. Cool. That looks awesome. 1x4. Another 1x4. Brick. The other side is a 1x3. The other side of the water is also a 1x3. Cool. And then there's some white, so white 2x4 brick. And a white 1x2. I think that's it for 34. So on to 35. We need a corner. 3 1x4s. 5 1x3s. Quite a bit of wall pieces going here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Got them all. One. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on. That's where I think something is going to connect. Archway, gray archway, and a dark bluish gray tile. All right, so from where our connection piece is, we use the corner brick, one of the 1x3s, one of the 1x4s, another 1x3, another 1x3, another 1x3, and the archway goes over the top where the water comes out. Very cool. 1x4, 1x4, and 1x3 to round out step 35. You see, we're building up now. We have not done anything sideways. We are going up. Step 36 includes a rather intricate mini build, but there are two 2x4 whites. One there, one there, and then a 1x2. It's interesting, so kinda can see where there's steps going up past the water, and it's going to come up to probably a second story here on this side. We're definitely building steps along over the top of the oven. So packed, just packed. This one little space. I mean, it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's like a 12 by, 16 little footprint where it's just, and there's stairs, I guess, and these are going to be stairs on the outside. So I'm really looking forward to all the little like pathways and staircases and all kinds of, stair wells, I guess. I think the set is going to be packed with details. So looking forward to it. All right, we did 2x4 bricks, 1x2 brick. The 1x3 light bluish gray goes over the top of where the water comes out. And then we have this little mini build here, which looks like maybe, somewhere else where you might hang some equipment. Dark browns. little crooked here. We'll straighten that out. Comes across 1x4 plate. Yeah, this is like built into the wall here. Right over the top of it. So you can see this, I think, is going to be some kind of hallway. You know, the text was kind of jokingly asking about the candles here. So we've got this kind of holding in place and this kind of holding in place. Something's going to go there. This is probably going to all lock together somewhere. But for now, we are continuing to build this wall with a 1x3 gray, light bluish gray. And then another corner piece. I think that does us for step 36. I'm gonna say it does, and we're on to step 37. More wall parts, of course. These two together, put them at the angle, same angle over here. Another 1x3. I think I missed a 1x3 right dark grayish tile that I did. So let's go ahead and put that in, making up our stairs. Brick. Oh, wait. No, yeah. Brick facing that way. 1x3. And then another kind of connecting piece. Where is the, there it is. Dark bluish gray, 1x3, brick. Good, that's it for 37. On to step 38. Need a 1x2 white. 2x4 white, rather. 2x4 white, 1x3 bluish gray, 1x4 white, and 1x, I don't know, 6, 8, what is that? Oh, no, it's two 1x4s. No, sorry, it's a 1x3 and a 1x4. So we just did all that there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, that's it for step 38. 39 has a big archway, which actually goes over the steps on the way down. So I said this was a vat for cooking before. I don't know. This might just be like some kind of drainage thing. It's not really part of the kitchen. It's just outside of what I would call the kitchen. So it might just be like decoration. Not there for any real purpose other than aesthetics, maybe. So lots of hook pieces over the top of the oven. Go ahead and put all those on. Combination of 1x1 with hook and 1x2 with hook. And then that was supposed to be a corner piece. I guess it does kind of hang over, which is interesting. Corner piece hangs over. 1x3 light bluish gray. And on this side there's another corner. And a 1x4 brick, bluish gray brick. Okay. Archway, hooks, 1x4, 1x3, and 2 corners. Cool. All right, on to step 40, 40. Little mini build. Oh, neat. This makes up a little wall. I was wondering what was going to go here. So there's this empty space. Kind of see it right here. This 1x2 empty space. We're gonna fill that in now with, it looks like a ton of jars, almost like storage. It's like a shelf storage for a bunch of these little 1x1 round bricks that make up jars for different ingredients and stuff. Pretty cool. It's actually a 1x1 trans clear brick, not round, that goes in here as well. Black one, cool. Oh wait, 1, 2, 3, Okay, so before I put this 1x2 on, I'm supposed to make jar tops for some of these. Cool, man. Actually, I'm supposed to make some jar tops on the last one too. The very first level. Lots of little 1x1 rounds. Let me make sure mine looks right. I think we're all right. Let me do another of that. Should be one more trans green. These all get little toppers, jar toppers too. Very cool. I mean, I don't know what kind of ingredients you would use, what they used back then, but actually this is supposed to be a tan one. I screwed up along the way. Some of these are supposed to be tans. Which one did I screw up? Black has a tan jar. Cover. And then it just goes right in there, that little 1x2 spot I pointed out to you all. And that's it for step 40. So mini build that got put in. Step 41, before we build, it says, are those turnips or carrots, if only they didn't share such a similar color? So these are, I'm guessing turnips because they're white. It's interesting, I don't think I've ever seen this white. Maybe on like a snowman build? Maybe like, I don't know. I guess if you would build a snowman, you would use this white carrot piece. But it does hang. I mentioned earlier, we put in lots of little hooks to hang things from. This particular wall gets these white carrots. I guess wild carrots are white? I don't know. Maybe they're turnips. I don't know. One of them only has a stem, which is kind of funny. This is just the stem hanging. Parsley, maybe? I don't know. Kind of silly. And then there's a leaf. Some oregano, perhaps. Make sure I'm doing this right. It actually goes on the bottom. Like that. And then it hangs. Lots of little ingredients over our table now. I'll show you all what that looks like. So this wall here has lots of little ingredients over the top of the table where the salad's being prepared. Very, very cool. A lot, like I said, tons of details packed in here. I'm on to step 42. We're gonna put a little jar of something and a little bottle of something over on this other wall. Oops. I mean, I'm only like, what, an hour maybe into this? I can't even see the clock. But this is amazing. All right, I can only imagine what this is gonna look like, how detail packed this is going to be at the end of the build. 5 hours from now, 10 hours from now, 15 hours from now, whatever it is. The pretzels actually hang, just hanging there. That is so cool. I dig that a lot. I don't think I put them on correctly though. It's hard to tell how to put the pretzels on to get them to hang the right way. What am I supposed to do? I thought it was just like that. Oh, there we go. Nice, man, nice. The pretzels hang off the wall. I guess it's bread. They're probably not really pretzels. They look like pretzels. The pretzel pieces. It looks cool though. All right, tons of stuff. We got a blade. Not a hatchet. What do you call these things? Can't think of the name of it. Some kind of cooking utensil though. Another frying pan, black one this time. A pot, a black pot that hangs up here. And our scooper. Our ice cream scoop. Cool. And then one of the paddles right next to the oven. Very, very cool. So I'll show you all that. There's the pretzels and a couple jars on that side. And then if you can look, the stove oven now has utensils over the top of it. Sorry, right there. There's the pretzels. And then there's the oven with the kitchen tools. Very neat. And then we got this big 1x16. Yeah, 1x16. Comes across the back, locking everything into place. Making a much bigger arch down here. I'm assuming some more pieces in a minute. But that looks very cool, very cool, very cool. And then we're adding a green with a flower piece. For 43. So that's the end of step 43. We're on to 44. Like I said, connecting our archway into place now. Cool, cool. 2 brick breaks, 1 on each side. That's it for that. All right, now we need 2x3, 1x3, 1x2, all in tan, dark tan, I should say. Just moved by 1x3. I didn't want to do that. 1x3 tile, making up the steps. That'll be a good guide for where to start. And then a lot of gray plates going into place now. 1x4, 1x3, 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 1x8, and then I have an extra 1x8. Doesn't have a home just yet. See where that ends up. There we go. 1x8 goes here on this wall. Then we have our 6x8s, which make up now the ceiling of the kitchen area. So we are not quite tiling this off, but we are, I guess, putting our finishing touches on what is a basement kitchen. So there you go. Everything was nice, you could see in there. Now it's covered up. Like I said, stairwell, something going on the outside over here. Lots of details, but that is the end of bag 3. Put my extra pieces to the side. Actually, the extra piece pile is getting a little big right now, so I'm gonna go grab a sandwich bag. I'll be right back though. I'm gonna edit it. You won't even see it. You won't even see me go upstairs or come back downstairs. I'm just gonna magically reappear like Merlin. All right, I'm back. Time for bags, rather. Number 4. Did bags 1, 2, and 3 in about 90 minutes. Maybe we can do 4, 5, and 6 today. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's start with bag 4. Just kind of peeking ahead a little bit so I can see. We're actually going to start on part of a different section here so I can have this whole free space now. Try not to look ahead too much. I don't want too many spoilers, but in that case, kind of necessary. You can also see a minifig head and a minifig on my booklet here. I'm very excited about this minifig. Show you why in just a second. Lots of little bags. That's why I'm so excited. It's a little lute. Right? It's not a guitar, it's a lute. Very cool. You may hear some noises up above us here. The fam is home. Squeaky floorboards. Shouldn't be too loud on the camera, but just in case you're hearing that, that's what that is. I have to keep my dark blue grays and my light blue grays separated as much as possible. Same thing with the dark browns and the browns. Reddish browns and dark browns can be a little challenging sometimes to tell them apart. So just try to keep them away from each other. That way I know exactly which one I'm pulling and don't end up. I've had so many times where I mean to place a light bluish gray and I grab a dark bluish gray by accident, and then later you need the dark bluish gray and it's like, what happened here? I'm missing a piece. It's like, no, you're not missing it. You just put the wrong color in 6 steps ago. Alright, minifig out of the way. Some more green kind of hangy vine pieces in here. There actually is some red feathers. I wonder if he's going to get a feather. Looks like he does get a feather in his cap. I'll keep that over by him. He's actually got a quiver on his back too, so multi-talented minifig over here. He's a lute player and he's an archer. And there's a sword here too. I wonder where the sword goes. There's all kinds of quiver. Actually, the bow and arrow don't go with him quite yet, at least according to the minifig instructions. Is there a target on this white round? There is! Look at that. So you do enough of these things and you just kind of know. You just can kind of guess. 2 swords here. His hat. More vines. Some flames. We're going to build some more candles. Alright, and then reddish brown, kind of random pieces. Okay, and then we got one more bag still to open here. So the bag for bag 4, there's a large bag and a small bag. And then within the large bag, there was 2 more smaller bags. So lots of little pieces in here. We will place bag 4 in the trash. Another gold chalice this time. The other chalice was silver. This one's gold. Another green bottle of ale. There's a world map. Cool. World map with a ship. And inside the compass, there's a skull. More of like pirates kind of theme. Still very cool. Is this all one piece? It is. Neato. Ah, new piece! No, I don't know. I don't know if it's a new piece or not. Sorry. I had to. She's not even here to defend herself. She probably would have laughed, though. Anywho, let's go. And let's make sure we build our minifig first this time. I remember, man, this is the first kind of minifig I remember seeing as like a kid. With the cool little quiver on the back, bow and arrow, archer minifig. He's got a neat little mustache. Put his quill, red quill, feather in his cap. Yankee Doodle Dandy. Cool, man. This guy looks like Robin Hood. I mentioned Robin Hood earlier. When we were building what ended up being the farmer fig. But yeah, let's give him his loot. And he looks super cool. Favorite fig so far, for sure. Favorite fig so far of this build. Archer, quiver on his back, lute in his hand. Archer, musician. Very cool. All right, and as far as our steps, we are on, looks like maybe step 47. Turn page 47. Let's go. I feel like we're making really good progress today. A lot better than I would have expected flying solo. Maybe do bags 4, 5, and 6 and call it a day. It's a lot better than I would have anticipated. So if that's true, if we can stick to about a 6 bag per day pace, this whole series might only end up being 4 parts. Still maybe a little too soon to tell. Maybe I do stop at bag 5 and then do 5, 10, 15, 20, and then the last 4 bags. Oh, 6 bags. Okay, that's different then. 6, 12, 18, 24 with 2 left over. That's weird. 5, 10, 15, 20, and then 26 to get to 5 parts. I don't know. We'll see. It's like a pick your poison kind of thing. Not really poison. Choose your own adventure, right? Should I do 6 bags per part and then it ends up being roughly 4 parts? Or should I do 5 bags per part with 6 at the end and it ends up being 5 parts? It's like 6 to 1, half dozen the other, I think. I don't know. Just to see what I'm in the mood for today. The last thing I want to have happen though is do 6, 12, 18, and then maybe then we do 22 and 26. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. We'll see where we end up. Maybe thinking and overthinking it a little too much and just should worry about building, and when I get tired, I get tired. Instead of trying to map the whole thing out now, anyway. Where is this piece? There it is. So I don't know what we're building now. We're starting a whole new section of build here. I'm wondering if it's going to go next to this, if it's still part of the ground floor, or if it's going to go on top, maybe. I don't know. Well, we're going to find out. Excited to be on a new part of the build already, though. There is some green here, so I'm assuming this is part of the ground floor still. Go like that. Yeah. Some light bluish gray now getting worked in. Brick. Wonder if this is the hidden passage. Maybe 2 of these. 2 more bricks. 1x3, 2 1x2 dark bluish gray bricks. This little modified plate piece. And then, yes, a candle. So the candle is part of a mini build. Let's go ahead and do that. Looks like maybe it goes on the wall again. Yeah, I'm digging the idea of like a hidden passageway underneath everything. Little hidden room. Candle. Is that facing the right way? Yeah. Okay. 1x2 brick next to it. Another 1x2 brick, which goes here. Brick around the outer wall. A 1x3. And then another brick by brick. All right, that's 56. On to 57. We need a brick. 2 1x2 dark bluish grays. 1x4 dark bluish gray. Slope. Where are you, slope? There it is. 2 sort of angle pieces here. All right, so we're on this wall. And we're also on this wall, at least partially on this wall for a second. 1x4 dark blue plate, and then our slope right in the middle. All right, we need a 1x6 dark bluish gray, 2 1x2 dark bluish gray, 3 1x3 light bluish gray, a brick, 2 1x2 bluish gray plates, and then a modified plate as well, which the hook kind of hangs out over, but this is part of our gray wall. 3. Yeah, this is like dark floor here, right? Dark floor. Secret passageway, I'm telling you. All right, we need a steeper slope. 1x3 bluish, light bluish gray, light blue corner, light blue modified brick, and 2 bricks. Modified brick, corner, 1x3, brick, and then a steeper slope. All right, then we need a steep slope again. 2 of these. I love these pieces. I don't know what to call these pieces. They're like curved. They'll oftentimes attach like that. We can make like an archway, which is pretty cool. In fact, that's what they're gonna do here. I need a 1x2 slope. Corner, 1x2 brick, and 1x1 brick with headlight. So let's go, we'll start with the slope. We got the arch. They're leaving negative space here, which is interesting. Curious about that. So you can kind of see how this worked out, right? So here's our candle piece with our archway, and then right in there, my whole finger in there, there's an empty space in there. Curious about that one. See how that all plays out. All right, our headlight, our corner, 1x2, and then our 2x2 slope. Yeah, so usually these dark bluish grays are meant to represent like bedrock. So again, I'm thinking this is like secret tunnel passage. Maybe not, we'll see. All right, step 61. I need a 1x4 dark bluish gray brick, 2 corners, a 1x2 dark bluish gray brick, 2x4 light bluish gray brick, 2 1x3 light bluish gray brick, and a corner. And it starts with 1x3. Corner piece kind of connects here. Kind of connects. There we go. Supposed to connect. Light bluish gray corner. 2x4. Yeah, there are. Now they covered up that little space I was just talking about. Maybe it's not going to be anything. Interesting that was just kind of there. 1x2. Corner. 1x4. All right, now I need 4 of these reddish brown, kind of rounded plates. These 2, this round piece, the barrel, and the green rum bottle, I guess. It's featured a lot in the pirate sets. I think it's supposed to represent a rum bottle. Oh, it's a little like seating area. Okay, that's interesting. That's not what I was expecting. Still could be like a hideaway, I suppose. We need to build some chairs for them to sit on. These little tiny chairs. That's funny. There we go. Looks like right there, maybe. Little table, I'm assuming. It's a table. Looks like a little seating area. right. I just need to figure out where the barrel is supposed to go. Probably in the corner. There's just a little bit of a corner that makes. Cool. That's 62. All right, 63. We do have a tabletop, a barrel for the sword. The hooks, one of the hooks is meant for the bow and arrow, and there is a little spot for our white target, round target plate. A bowman could really get some good practice with this target, it says. Cool. I'm gonna start with that actually. Let me make sure I got my pieces first though. 1 by 1, white round, target, arrow, bow and arrow, flame, tabletop, the gold chalice, the world map, and one of the 2 swords. Very cool. So let's go ahead and put the bow on the wall. Cool. Let's go ahead and put the sword in the barrel. We'll do the table, which is a little mini build. Little candlelight. It's cool. It's almost like candlelight dinner, but in a cave. Don't put it too close to the map. Now you don't want to burn the map. Cool. I like that a lot. Neat little hideaway area here. That's 63. 64 has us kind of building. Archway again. I forgot to put the target on. Let's not forget to do that. Center it on the hole. There you go. Perfect. Cool. Very cool. Need a 1x4 gray plate, 1x2 dark bluish gray brick, another modified plate, light bluish gray brick, 1x3 brick, and 2 more of these little parts that made up the kind of the feet of the chairs a minute ago. So the 1x3 goes here. The brick goes here. 1x4 locks that in. Or sort of 2x4. This is the 1x4. Locks in the archway. There's that. We need to do a mini build. Goes there. All right, that's 64. Let's go on to 65. Here's some more ivy. 1x3 corner, 1x6, and a 1x1 headlight. Yep, because the headlight is what holds the ivy in place. Excuse me. Cool. The ivy hangs down kind of right next to the barrel. That's cool. I like the placement of that. Corner. 1x3. And then the 1x6. Okay. 1x4, 1x8. 2x4 light bluish gray bricks. Corner piece and brick. Okay, this goes here. The 1x4, 1x8 dark bluish gray go together to make our top of our archway. Lock that in place. Corner, brick. 2x4s. I think I did that right. Supposed to be a ledge over here. What's that gonna be? think that's everything for 66. On to step 67, 2 more ivy pieces, which are kind of going across the top. This time they go into hooks, not headlights. They go across the top of the archway. That is cool, man. So the ivy actually is coming down from the barrel and then across. You can kind of see that a little bit, I think, from that angle, right? There's the barrel. The ivy goes up and across this archway. Very, very cool. Actually, there's one more ivy piece that needs to go in, so we'll need to finagle that. You know, I'm gonna put the first one in first. It goes there. Yeah. Very, very cool. Such a peculiar map. What could all this blue represent? Surely no sea is so large, it says in the text, talking about the map. 1x4, corner, and then 3 of these. Kind of, they make like a Y, I guess. I don't know what to call those parts, but we'll start with our corner. And then the 1x4. And then it looks like these are gonna make, so our plate that goes on top is more sturdy, helping place better. Pretty cool. That's it for 68. On to step 69, which is a mini build for a ladder. It looks like this is almost gonna have like a trap door. Maybe. Trap doors for the win. This is the panic room, the old school panic room. He's hanging off. More corner plates, lock it in. And then the ladder. And the ladder goes down. Yeah, this goes down to kind of right where it's kind of in the way of the archer, the bullseye, though. Don't care for that too much. That's it for 69. On to step 70. It's a bunch of dark tan and light bluish gray parts. Put the light bluish gray on first. Help me line up where the 1x8 goes. 2 1x3s and a 1x2. These are 1x2. 1x3, I think, right there. Yeah. Another 1x3. So here's our trap door. Cool. Wonder if it actually will be a trap door. We had that in the Tudor corner build, and it didn't end up being a trap door. It was just kind of a, I don't know. They just decided to use that piece, even though it didn't represent a trap door in Tudor corner. By 3, 1x2, 1x2, and then brick. Right, and then it looks like, did I miss a step? I still have a lot of extra pieces here. Big extra pieces, but it wants me to connect what we just did to the earlier part of the build. Let me see exactly how I'm supposed to do that. So it has me like this. No. This. There you go. All right, so here you go. So this connects with that. And it does so at an angle, which is so cool. and it's all one big part now. And yeah, so the it's not really a hidden passageway per se with those candles, but it is a hidden room. There's definitely a little hidden room down there for the archers. I think that's where the archer is supposed to go anyway. But now I do have to lock it in with one of those. Very nice. That's step 73. Step 74, 1x3 and a 1x1 with headlight. Locking the rest of this in over here. Making it all one part. And two parts came together to make a whole. Some dark tans again. Two 1x2 bluish gray plates. And a 1x2 reddish brown brick. So, angled kind of floor here. These dark tans. That fit perfectly together to make it so that there's no gap. It's amazing. Looks so good. There's no gap on our second floor here. And then these 1x2s will lock it in, and that should be it for bag 4. Got an extra feather piece, an extra sword, and one extra 1x1 white round. So anyway, yeah, that looks great. So, you know, just looking at it like this, it's like outer wall with grass, but then this inside here is the little secret archer's room. I'm assuming again trap door. There's a ladder that goes down. Where that ends up being a trap door, it's still pretty cool. And then our kitchen area, which I talked about quite at length. So that is it for bag 4. Put my extra pieces away. All right, look ahead a little bit here. It does look like quite a bit of this next is going to be on the same footprint, so I gotta be careful where I put my pieces. Didn't really think all this through. I'm gonna make myself a little more room after this part. You know, if I can get through bag 6 today, then I'll just sort them in what I think will be the next, so like 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, all in different rows. Give myself more room to build. Because I do feel like, unless I do this with the book, and then we do pieces around, maybe that's what we'll do. We'll do that for now. Move the book to the center. Get our bags. 5. Bags number 5. I'm going to move you over here for now. Yeah, so this is the start of bag 5 already. I didn't think I didn't know how many bags, what kind of pace I could keep, but if you would have told me I would have done the first 5 bags today, I think I would have been happy with that. So, and who knows, we might have time for one more bag even afterwards. So, white, tan, I don't know if I like sorting over here. On second thought, might have been a mistake. Lots of light bluish gray in this one. I think we're going to be building more castle walls. More of these 1x4 light bluish gray tiles indicates to me that that's probably a staircase. Kind of feeling out what makes what in this set now. You know, we've seen a little bit of it. This is the top of our trap door. I'm hoping it really does turn into a trap door. Looks like it might. That's pretty exciting. A ton of light bluish gray over here, man. All day to pick through those things. Let's move the build over just a little bit. Make some more room. Pickle bag. Little baby bag. Like in Deadpool. Baby knife. Baby bag. There's a hatchet. There is actually a hatchet in this. Cleaver. That's what the word I was looking for before. It was a cleaver in the kitchen. See, I get there. It may take me some time these days as the old brain gets older and older, but I do get there eventually. I find the word I'm looking for. 9 times out of 10, the kids find it, or Lady Outlaws, Jackie will find it first for me these days, but eventually in settings like this, I get to the word I was looking for on my own. So yeah, this is a hatchet, almost like a fireman's axe, right? Hatchet. But the other thing was a cleaver. Cleaver. Some 1x1 round tile pieces that have the rings of a tree. So maybe we're making some kind of like wood cutting area between the axe and the parts of the tree there. Need a drink. Mouth's getting parched. Cheers. I do love me some fruit punch, man. I gotta say, it's probably the best. I used to drink a lot of iced tea and strawberry lemonade. All that stuff has so much sugar in it. I mean, it's literally made of sugar. We went to an event somewhere one time and they had sugar-free versions of that, which was very good. Still, a little too sweet for me, which is weird because I have a sweet tooth, but just a little too, maybe not sweet is the right word, tart, maybe a little too tart with the strawberry one. So we found the fruit punch one, 0 sugar. I would tell you what brand it is. I don't remember what brand it is, but it's a 0 sugar fruit punch that is just like, I don't know. It's really good, and I don't miss the sugar because of it. So anyway, that's bag 5. Let's go ahead and throw it, place it in the trash. A little bit more sorting to do here. Lots of grays. Sure is a lot of grays. I think we're building a wall. I think we're going to be building some walls this time. Old school green ivy. I like it. I like it a lot. There's some nougat in here. I think I saw, I was looking ahead a little bit of tiling going on. So maybe we're going to be building like the Great Hall dining area, which would make sense. It's kind of right above the kitchen. So yeah, so far everything about this has been great. The build, the placement of certain rooms, and again, I know we're just getting started. I can only imagine. I can't wait to discover the rest of the set. There's actually, I just found a little keyboard piece. Maybe there'll be a piano or an organ or something. Very, very cool. I like that they're working in the music angle of it too. We saw the lute before. Now there's some kind of piano keyboard. Great build so far. Great build. Good, very good start. First 4 bags, and what I've seen of 5 so far. Looks pretty dang cool. All right, let's get started. We need 2 corner pieces. 3 1x4 bricks. 1 1x3 brick. And 4 bricks, which are kind of right here anyway. So let's get to work on the, looks like maybe the 2nd story wall. All right, that's 76. Step 77. 7 of these, I guess they're like 1x2x2 tall. Maybe even 1x, are they 3 tall? I think they might be 3 tall. Light bluish gray. They're great for making walls, obviously. Saw a lot of these in the original Disney Princess Castle. I'm assuming they were in the remake Disney Castle. but definitely in the original one. That was a heck of a build. That was like a 14-hour build. So we got these 1x1 dark bluish gray tile pieces. Look like they go right in the middle. I'm just gonna go ahead and put those in first. My fingers won't fit if I put the wall pieces in prior to that. Yeah, these and the Disney Princess Castle made like the towers go a lot more quickly. I'm thinking that's what they're gonna do here, especially with 7 of them. Looks like we're gonna start building up the tower walls quickly. I like that idea. And just a little bit of a space there that the 1x1 dark bluish gray tile makes it look tile and tower tile 1x1 dark bluish gray tile makes a little bit of a space that could look almost like a window, which I think is the idea. We also need, so we need a 1x4 light bluish gray. We're doing a lot of wall building here. Then a brick. Whoops, oh no, I dropped the 1x2. No. Pull the muscle. Not really. That's just the running joke now. 1x3. Two 1x4s. And a brick. And then a brick and a 1x3. Kind of finish us out on that level. That's it for step 77. All right, 78. We've got an interesting kind of angle piece that goes there. I'm just gonna go across that way. 1x4. Brick. Skipping to make this a window. 1x3. I'm sure there'll be a little arch probably at the top of it. I think I've done enough of these castle builds to know that. 1x4 in the middle. And then 1x3. This is interesting. There's like some decorative pieces. I remember when these first came out. So this is, these are in light bluish gray. You can see kind of ornate, kind of swirly. When these came out, I think it was with Brick Bank, they were white. Very cool looking part that I'm glad that Lego has made in different colors now. I see them in gold, reddish brown. It's a very cool piece, very decorative piece. It's on the inside of the build here, so I don't know like what's up with that, but we're gonna find out for sure. A couple of bricks, and then one 1x4. I think that's everything. Yeah. Okay. One 1x4. One 1x3. 4 of these. 1x1 with 2 headlights. 4 of the. Oh, they ended up taking the window away, and it's more of a dark piece. Interesting. So go like that. Yep. Interesting. Okay. I would have preferred windows, but you know, this will keep the dust out too. There's like a little bit of light that could get through there. That's cool. Still like a little bit of a window. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be a window, but that's what it looks like. Some ivy with a little holder. You know, it used to be that you just would put that on there and hope that it would stay and then fall off all the time. Then someone got the idea to make this other piece and make it so it locks it in. Pretty good idea. Pretty smart person, whoever came up with that. All right, then we got 1x3. We leave one space. 1x4. No, we leave 2 spaces. 2 spaces over here. Makes sense because that locks it in. The 1x4 is already there. Did all that. Okay. That looks like it for step 79. On to step 80. Guess what? More gray. We need a corner. I need 3 bricks. 4 1x2 plates. 3 1x4 bricks. 3 of these little bricks that have, not the ones that have the hole, not the stick, not the peg, but the ones with the holes. Actually, I need the 3 peg ones too. So we're gonna connect 3 of those. Always helps hold the build together. And then 4 little smushed. They're 1x1 bricks, but they're only like 2/3 of a brick. I need 4 of them. All right, what do we start with? We start with the brick on this side. And then a 1x4. And then a brick facing out towards me. And then our joined pieces make really sharp angles. And then our 2/3 of a brick combines to a 1x2 plate. Nice, do that 4 times. Lots of outer wall building here. Most of this bag looks like probably outer wall building. Lots of little angles. Oh, there's 2 pegs, I need a hole. There we go. And it goes an angle like that. Then a brick. There it is. A 1x4. Another angle with peg and hole. Another 2/3 of a brick and a 1x2 plate. And then for the 4th time, 2/3 of a brick and a 1x2 plate. Then the corner piece, and then a 1x4. Locking it all together. Very nice. Step 80 is complete. I gotta spin it around. Looks like maybe we're starting to tile a little bit here in step 81. I have a bunch of these. I only need 2 of them right now. I do need 2 of these. 1 of these. 2 of those. Corner tile. 1x2 tile in light tan. And then a 1x2 black jumper. Okay, so in the far back is the 2x2 tile. There's little studs on a lot of this stuff so you can place your minifigs, stage your minifigs. I'll show you all what I'm talking about here. So first of all, you can see the light coming through here. I mentioned that earlier, right through there. And then there's where we're starting to tile over in this corner. I do think this is going to be like the Great Hall. It's right above where the kitchen area is, so I think it just makes sense. But that's it for step 81. A little bit of tiling there. Maybe some more tiling and some walls. We're going to make a protective wall going down the steps, it looks like. So I need a 1x4 gray brick, a 1x3 gray brick, corner, 1 potato pieces, as Morgan likes to call them. Tile, 3 tiles, 3 tiles, and a 1 by 2 tile. All right, so the 1 by 3 brick goes where we just finished off our tiling. 1 by 4 corner. I say great hall. It's probably not going to end up being that much of a great hall, but it's definitely some little like dining hall area. I mean, why else would you tile it, right? Maybe not though. We'll see. Might be something completely different. All right, a little more tiling. Some more of these smushed bricks. 1 by, I don't know, 1 by 1 brick, 2/3 brick. Corner piece, 1 dark bluish gray tile. And more of these tans. 2 nougat tiles, a 1 by 2 plate in nougat, and a 1 by 2 tile in nougat. All right, let's go ahead and place our corner. There is a little bit of a step up into whatever area this is. Like I said, I think it's a dining area, but to step up to get onto the tiles. All right, that's it for step 83. On to step 84. Got some text here. It says, why ever is this entrance being covered? Is yon chamber down below meant to be hidden for her ladyship? So we are building the trapdoor. Very exciting. Why ever? I'm gonna start talking like that in real life. I do like the idea of a trapdoor and a escape path in case there's an attack on the castle and for some reason the defenses are broken. But yeah, so that does end up being a trapdoor. Very cool. Put a few more little storm drain style pieces in here. And that's a wrap on our trapdoor. There's a 1 by 3 somewhere. Oh, a brick. And a 1 by 3. Almost missed it. 1 by 3. All right, and then a mini build, which looks like a piano. I mentioned the keys earlier, so let's go ahead and do that. Curious about this mini build. That's a piano. It says, "Hark! Are those the melodious sounds of a harpsichord? What a modern musical marvel!" So it is a harpsichord, not a piano, and it is at an interesting angle here in the build. Let's see if I can get it right in there. That's right. Yeah, it locks right in there. Nice. Cool. All right, so that was step 85. 86, we are continuing to build. So again, maybe this wasn't a dining room. This is more of like a music retreat area. I don't know. Thought for sure it made sense for the dining room to go above the kitchen, but we'll see where all that plays out. Poor wait staff are gonna have to travel all the way across the build to bring the food to the dining area. All right, brick. Corner. Brick. Then we make a mini build with our archway going over the top of the stairs. Cool. Oops. 1x3. I think our stairs are going to turn and go right up into another staircase, which is kind of sweet looking. 1x3 dark bluish gray tile kind of gives that away. And then where are these two little things go here? Cool. I mean, this one little area here, you come up from the downstairs, you can come into where the harpsichord is, or you can go up, right up, keep going up the stairs. I just realized I made a mistake with the harpsichord. Maybe fix this, please. A little too much exposed. There we go. Very nice. I think that's it for 86. On to step 87. Man. All right, 2 of these archways. 1x3. I'll put that in now. Dark bluish gray tile. We know that that's our steps. Archway 1x4 brick, 1x3 brick, 2 headlight bricks, 1 brick, and then a little mini build to make what looks like a log. Weird place for a log. I'm wondering if we're gonna build another fireplace. Would make sense. There's an empty space here. There's some logs outside, and there's some stairs going over the top of it. Usually another indicator. These point at each other. 1x4. Ow. Ouch, my fingy. These 2 over the top of the harpsichord with a brick in the middle. Man, they crammed that thing in there. Looks cool though. Good spot for it. Or they had an empty space. They just decided to do something like that for it. Who knows? Again, tons of details. All right, now it is looking like this is going to be a fireplace for step 88. In fact, it looks like a fireplace mini build will take up all of step 88. So let's go ahead and do that. Caught it. I caught my t-shirt. Nice. +1 for baggy clothes. Couple trans orange cones again. Definitely a fireplace. I like it. I knew something was up when I saw the axe fireman's axe. No. Lots of whites. You know, I wonder, now that I think about it, I guess it does make sense that it would be white, right? It's like ivory. Holy crow, look out for that. I just lost everything. Now I'm bumping into stuff. Jeez. Good thing Morgan wasn't sitting there. Would hit her right in the face. We'll do this a little bit of a different way. There we go. So I was starting to say this looks more like ivory or what's the word I'm looking for? Granite, right? Yeah, granite, I guess. Don't take it for granted. Fireplace. Marble. That's what I was looking for. Marble. See, I told you, I get there eventually. I get there. Just gotta give me time. Quite a bit of light bluish gray still to go. So the fireplace has a nice top on top of it. I'm telling you, there are gonna be steps going up. That's 88. On to step 89. 1x2 with another 2/3 brick. They'd like to do that in this build, apparently. And then a 1x3 next to it. And then another 1x3 tile, definitely stairs. No doubt about it now. 2x3 black actually goes on top of, that's very interesting. It's going on top of those ornate swirly pieces I was talking about. The white ones were in Brickbank. These are light bluish gray. I'm kind of fascinated by some of the stuff that's going on here. The way they're covering up some of these spaces is very interesting. All right, we need, curious about this as well. Reddish browns. Making sure I didn't miss any pieces. There's a hook piece here, goes right above the log. I'm assuming that's where the axe will hang in a second. We'll find out. I think that's everything from that step. That was 89. We're on to 90. Step 90, 90. This is another set of, this is another stairs here, dude. I mean, it is a castle. It makes sense that there's lots of stairs, but I wasn't ready for this. I was not ready for it. Oh, missed a piece. All right, and then a 1x3 gray. Brick, facing out. What is this? This is like the mantle over the fireplace, maybe? And then a corner. I think that's everything. I made 2 of these. Just go in the doorway. We need this piece. axe hangs up. It's upside down. And 2 corner pieces. Making up the final part of the stairs to the higher level. That's 91, and I think that might be it. I only see a few small pieces. It is. That's it for bag number 5. Let me put my extra pieces away. Looks like 2 minifigs in the next bag, which will probably be our last bag of the day, bag number 6. But anyway, so this is what we worked on just now. Oh, I missed one extra piece. Hold on. The second story, kind of like music area. There's like a walkway in here. There's stairs coming up this way. Here is your trap door. So cool. That was a lot of fun. We did a lot of groundwork there for some cooler stuff later on. So that was bag 5. Let's go ahead and start with bag number 6, which might be our final bag of the day, but either way, it is bag number 6 with 2 minifigs. One looks like a knight. The other one looks like maybe the queen. Maybe like a servant girl. I don't know, very hard to tell. She has white hair, so she's older. And then that's definitely knight, because there's a sword and a shield and a helmet. And a feather for the helmet. Cool. Once again, a lot of light bluish gray. So I'm assuming even more walls to come. Two small bags within the larger bag. This is an interesting corner piece with a rounded top. I'm not going to go new piece, but it is something that I don't recall seeing before. I don't know, though, if they did any new pieces with this set. Blue and yellow tiles. Some more dark blue tiles, which, as we've said, we know that makes up our staircase, so we're probably doing even more stairs. All right, looks like that's every piece out of the bags. Place bag 6. Oh, I dropped it. Place bag 6 in the trash. His shield. His sword, his feather for his cap. Some red peg, like Technic pieces in this one. Yellow flowers. And like I said, repeating myself, lots of light bluish gray. All right, let's build our figs. Lion Knight. There he is. Give him his sword. Oh, come on, man. And his shield. And he's... She? female face under here. Interesting. Yeah, 2 female faces. Yeah, female knight. Got a little beauty mark and everything. Cool. Feather for the cap. Can't see it because I put the helmet on, but that's a female knight. That makes me think of Lord of the Rings. No man can defeat me. I am no man. And then, yeah, I don't know what's up with this. If this is the queen or she has like kind of a smirking face. White hair. Unless it's supposed to be like, almost looks like a nun cowl. But yeah, I don't know if that's supposed to be her hair or what. But she has a chalice in her hand, so cool. 2 figs in 1 bag. Is this a fake video? All right, lots of light bluish gray. Good Lord. 2 archways. 2 1x3 bricks. A 2x2 plate. A 1x2 plate. A 1x1 dark bluish plate. A 1x3 dark bluish tile. I don't know what piece this is. That's definitely not a piece I've seen before. That's like something Technic for sure. 4 bricks, mason bricks. I've been saying bricks a lot. I'm saying mason bricks. I call them bricks. I think it's easier to say. And then 1 red peg, which goes in that weird piece I just showed you. And then it goes here. 1x2 brick. 1x3 brick. 1x1 dark blue plate. Kind of closes that off. Finally, brick here. A brick there. Here a brick, there a brick. Everywhere a brick. 1x3. Another brick. And then some kind of like, this hangs over like that. A 1x3 tile indicating our stairs. And then a couple plates to round it off. And that is the end of step 92. On to step 93. Stop me when you've heard this before. Light bluish gray. Man, oh man. Lots of light bluish gray. So hard to tell where they're going half the time, too. The way they made these angles work with the floors is cool. The way it all kind of comes together. That's it. Just that section, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. All right, on to 94. 2x4 light bluish gray plate. 1x3 light bluish gray brick. And 4 of these 2/3 bricks. 1x3 goes over here, locks in these pieces. The 1x4 plate comes over the top here, goes over the top of the harpist cord. Why do I feel like I missed something with this peg piece before? Was it supposed to go on top of something? Oh, I see. I know what I did wrong. All right, let me get this off again. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Just supposed to go back a little more. Right? And then you're supposed to be. Oh yeah, that's why. Okay, makes sense. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I fixed it. Fixed it quickly. All right, now back to 94. Where do these little 2/3 bricks go? Like this. That's it for 94. On to 95. A 1x3. A 1x6. 4 bricks. 1x2 hooky. And 1x1 roundy. All right, brick. Brick. Actually, I should put the roundy in first so I have room in there. Roundy. Make sure that, no, like that. Just like on these little round pieces, there is a little mark from where the mold goes. And I just don't want it facing out. I'd rather have it on the inside. All of the inside's so detailed. Doesn't look great there either, but I want it on the outside of my castle. Yeah, the hook piece goes on the inside here. 1x3. Brick. 1x6. All right, that's it for 95. On to 96. Step 96. 1x1 dark bluish gray plate. 2 1x6 light bluish gray bricks. 3 1x3 light bluish gray bricks. And a brick. All right, so we are over here. Keep hitting the bow on the wall underneath. 1x6. Brick. 1x4 with a 1x1. No, sorry, it's a 1x3 with a 1x1. I was like, it doesn't go in the middle. It should go in the middle. So it's a 1x3 brick on top. Cool. Another 1x3, I'm assuming. 1x3. And then the 1x6. That's it for step 96. On to 97. I need 3 1x4s. 4 bricks. And 4 rounded little caps. 1x4. Rounded little cap. Make sure the little mark is facing inside. 1x2 brick. Another little rounded cap. The mark facing the inside. Brick. Round. The little mark facing the inside. A 1x4. A little round. Mark facing the inside. And a 1x4. All right, that's it for 97. We're still building up our walls here. Step 98, it says, "'Tis a majestic crenellation atop your curtain wall, yon curtain wall." I wish I knew more. Well, I might need to go to Ren Fair next year and learn some of this language. 1x2, rather 2 1x3. A little bit of tiling here. I don't know what a crenellation. Crenellation. Am I saying that correctly? I don't know. 3 of these. And then the little rounded corners I said I'd never seen before. It's 2. I need 4 of them. Where's the rest? Oh, there. They're hiding. Alright, so these are like rounded toppers. Does it have a mark on it too? The 1x4 versions of these do not have marks, although they do kind of have them on the other side. So we'll make sure that faces in towards the gap. Inside. It's getting more and more difficult to figure out what the inside is. Corner. Corner. 1x1. Inside. Yeah, so the this rounded top here, kind of nice. So I like that the walls are rounded at the top. You can picture archers looking over down onto potential enemies, potential enemies storming the castle. Tiles. Step 99. I mean, there's just like stairways on top of stairways here. Everything potentially could have a stairway over the top of it. 1x4. All right. Step 100. Woohoo! All right. I might have missed some steps here. What did I miss? I know I did wrong. Okay, I see something I did wrong here. Let's fix that real quick. There we go. All right, so now 1x3. Nope, still doesn't work. Oh, brick. From the previous step. There we go. And a 1x3. Then 1x6 black plate across the top. 1x6. I already had a black plate. I forgot I sorted my pieces again. 1x6. Wait, I messed something up way back down here over the top of the fireplace. Hold on a second. How did I mess up? No. Hold on. We were coming down to the wire here and I found a big mistake and I don't know exactly how to fix it. or where that mistake was even made. So hold on a second. Let's put a little marker in the book on step 100. Let's work our way back a little bit to where we first went over the top of the fireplace. All the way back in bag 5. Oh my gosh. What did I mess up, man? Like dissect this to figure out. Oh, there it is. So earlier on step, gosh, 89, I placed a 2x4 light bluish gray brick and I whiffed on it. And that's why I had to go all the way back just now, because ultimately the mantle ended up not being even. So let me see if I can get this in here now. Okay. Okay. I think I know how to rebuild this without looking at it too much. 90. Yeah, that's there now. I do 1. So see, this is where it's like I start getting tired, and that's why I think 3 hours is probably the max. We found that out on New Year's Day. We were trying to do way too much to finish Tudor Corner in one sitting, and my fault. I've done, at least in the past, I've done modulars in one day, but I think at this point now, I don't know if it's because I'm older or what, but it's okay. Either way, it's okay. Definitely gonna limit myself to like 3 hours max with these things. Trying to figure out where everything was before. Okay, I think, are we back on step 100 now? Close enough? Let me see if I can figure it out. Yeah, there was this little topper that goes over the fireplace, and it was not sitting right. So that was my indicator that something was wrong. Something was amiss. 6. There's 2 1x4s here. Yeah, we're good now. Whew. Did I miss? Oh, that's why there's the 2/3 piece. There we go. Yeah, that's a good indicator that it's probably time to wrap it up after bag 6. I kind of figured that, but confirmation, I think you start making mistakes the further along you go. All right, so step 101. I need 2 of these pieces. This. 2 black pieces. 2 2x2 light bluish gray plates. 2 of these. There it is. 2 of these. And 6 1x2 light bluish gray plates. Coming down to the end of bag 6 here. So yeah, this has been amazing so far. I really gotta tip the cap to the designers. Very, very well done so far. And again, I feel like we're just getting started. We've only done one piece of this overall build, and it's been great. So, got the wrong piece here. It's this one. Oh, no, I did it the wrong way. See, getting tired. might be time for a nap this afternoon. That is a very complicated mini build. Let me see. 1 bite, 2 plate. This little piece I've never seen before. 1 plate, 2 plate. This little piece I've never seen before, and 1 plate. All right, and then plate. Cool. All right, step 102. I need a 1x1 with headlights on all 4 sides. 1x2 with 2 headlights. 2 1x4 light bluish gray bricks, and a black rounded piece, which goes sideways. No, I had it right the first time. And actually, I'm looking at something here. I can see this. I don't like these little rounded bricks. Sometimes they have that piece from the mold that stands out so badly. So, all right, there's that. 1, 2, 3. 1x4 here. 2. 1x4. 1x2. All right, that's it for step 102. On to step 103. We are doing lots of yellow and blue tiles. All the way along a 2 by, I don't know, 16, 2 by 12. It's 7 and 7, so it's a 2 by 14. Reddish brown plate. And just tiling all along it with 1x2 tiles, alternating blue and yellow, or I guess I'll start with yellow, so yellow and blue. So that's what that looks like. Like I said, alternating yellow and blue colors. And then it sticks to the wall of the music room. High on the wall of the music room, above the fireplace and everything else. And then we need a 1x3. And we block it all together with this 1x16 reddish blue, or reddish brown brick. Probably gonna make enough room for another floor up here, another story. That's the end of 104. 105. And then we spin it just a little bit, and 106 gets a flower hanging off of the wall. Some ivy, some flower. I think that might be it. It goes back on that red peg from a while back. But yeah, I think that might be it for bag 6. And it is, so we'll put away our extra pieces. Definitely gonna call it a day here. We did bags 1 through 6. Get you guys a view of the inside of it after this, but that's it for our first part 1 of the Lego Lion Knights Castle. You can kind of see what the outside of it looks like, and from far away you can see what the inside looks like. We did 3 rooms. 1, 2, 3. Those are our 3 rooms so far. We'll get you a closer look at the inside, but that's going to do it for this part 1. So until next time, take care. All right, so just getting you a look at the inside of it as best I can. You know, there's the kitchen area with the oven in the background. Could definitely use a light brick. Pretzels hanging on the wall. Staircase past the fountain. I thought it was a vat for like soup or stew or something. Definitely not. It's just a little ornamental water basin. But yeah, you go up those stairs, and then interestingly enough, that comes out here, right? So now you're on the second floor, which, you know, you got some stuff looking out. Some, I guess they were kind of like windows at one point. You can kind of see through there a little bit. But most importantly, when you come up the stairs, there's another set of stairs which go up to stuff that we haven't even built yet. But more importantly, you can come actually right through this nice walkway, nice entryway with the sort of, you know, those nice ornate looking pieces. There's the fireplace, the harpsichord. But I think my favorite part so far has to be the trap door that goes down a ladder into like a hidden space where there's a target, a bullseye for target practice, a map, bow and arrow, or a bow, yeah, bow and arrow on the wall, and a sword in the barrel. It's like a little hideaway. That has to be my favorite part so far. So that's it. That's it for bags 1 through 6, and that's going to do it for part 1. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure if you're new, you hit the subscribe button. Till next time, see ya.